Mercy.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
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 Yeah.
Hallelujah.
The devil will be shamed.
Yeah.
Hear me now.
Yeah.
Hear me.
This moment with Jesus is about coming correct. They say some stood watching. Yes, in this moment, some stood watching and sneered at Jesus, mocking Jesus. Save us. Save yourself. Save us, they said. In this moment, we are viewing the relationship between God and humanity, God's creation. We are witnessing a broken connection, this missing knowledge, forgotten knowledge about the reality of God. This is a theology in crisis. And the only way this incompatibility between humanity and God can be mended is through God's love and freedom, which can reach across any divide.
Yes.
We must understand, what we must understand is that this is not about getting ready for the fix, but it is about being ready.
Yes.
I got to get myself right before I can engage in that Jesus thing. I got to get straight. I can't go up in there like this. I can't engage in this. I'm struggling to make it each day. Once I can get something nice to wear, then I'll go to church.
All right now.
And soon as I stop doing this right here, then I'll get right. I'm getting ready. As soon as I have all my ducks in a row, then I'm going to start getting ready. Getting ready. Right. This morning, a thief is teaching us about being ready. Jesus hears. Remember me when you come into your kingdom. Now, Jesus didn't say, brother, get yourself off your cross and get your life together and then come back and we will see. It's not about getting ready. In this moment, this thief in his heart was ready. If we go into the context and look at the previous verses, we hear a heart of one who is ready. We indeed are justly receiving what we deserve. Those were the words he said. We are receiving what we deserve for what we have done. But this man, Jesus, hanging here, has done nothing wrong. This thief's heart was in the right place. His mind was set in a better place in the midst of his storm. There was hope. His witness acknowledged the innocence of Jesus and implied the rightfulness of his own condition of being on the cross. Just remember me when you come into your kingdom. Just think of me. Not only is he seeing Christ as having the complete right to arrange and set his kingdom, the thief shows such respect by not presuming to ask for a place in the kingdom. But with humility, Lord, remember me when. If Christ would just think about him when he comes into his kingdom. If we could just come across the mind of Jesus, that would be fine. Lord, just assure me that you will not forget this unworthy servant. Oh God, one who falls short daily, God, one who is in the midst of a storm right now. God, one who isn't always obedient, doesn't always keep their foot on the path. This wretch, me, God, me, Lord, in all of my imperfections, Me that once hung by your side. If you would just think of me, I would be content. That is faith as compared to the acts of faith in the midst of darkness, which came from those who proclaimed to be Jesus' followers.
Yeah.
But right now, here they are ready to bury their hopes in his grave. This man spoke up. This thief, who in my studies had a disadvantaged life, a bad life. It wasn't smooth roads. But now his faith shows itself, not in a declaration of flowery words, but as having no shadow of a doubt. Pure gold ready. This faith became the brightest crown reserved for the Savior's head at his darkest moment. It ministered cheer to Jesus. Spirit in the midnight. Jesus said, since you speak to the king, I will speak to you with kingly authority. Hear me now.
Hear me.
You were prepared for a long delay before I come into my kingdom, but not a day's delay will there be for you. You will not be separated from me, not even for a moment. Hear me. Now we shall go.
Yes.
And with me, before this day is over, you shall be in paradise.
Yes.
Today, this day you shall be with me. Hear me. Now. Today, before tomorrow.
Yes.
Now, Jesus is granting grace. Today, some extraordinary Christ favor.
Yes.
All you have to do is be ready. You don't have to wait until you straighten things out. You don't have to wait until your storm has passed. You don't have to wait until you got yourself right.
All right. Hallelujah.
Come with faith, and God will handle it for you. Just come correct. Matthew 11:28a says, come to me,
Yeah.
all you who are weary and burdened.
Yeah.
You know sin, life weighing you down.
Yes.
Declare with your mouth, believe in your heart that Jesus is the Lord. Now, today, seek Christ in faith. With all believing, pray unto the one who can make a difference. Now, today, hear me now. Today you will be with me in paradise. Hear me, salvation is yours now.
Yes.
You just need to be ready.
Amen.